I think they can. But I'm a little hesitant, and it's for similar reasons to Mississippi State, although not as crazy as Mississippi State. Mississippi State had a lot of roster turnover. For Mizzou, it's just a lot about production. You're losing Brady Cook, you're losing Luther Burden on offense, and that's just going to be difficult. You're also losing Theo Weiss, so your top two wide receivers and your quarterback, who Brady Cook willed those guys to multiple wins last year. Guy was just a gamer. He had the it factor, and he and Drink were like this, when it came to the offense. They talk about having another coach on the field, for quarterbacks who have been in the system for a long time and who just kind of embody their head coach or their offensive coordinator on the field. And the offensive coordinator doesn't really have to tell them much, right? It's like telepathic. Brady Cook was like that for Missouri, especially last year. So them having to replace all that production on offense worries me a little bit. You got Bo Pribula, who was the backup at Penn State. He comes in this year, is likely to be the starter. And, we'll do, again, 16-16. We'll do a much larger deep dive into the roster. The other side of it, too, this defense has to be better. The defense got them to 9 wins in the regular season last year, but there was a couple games there where they got absolutely smoked. And that was at College Station and Kyle Field, and then Alabama, when they went to Alabama last year, 34-0, right? And that was one of the weaker offensive teams that Alabama's had in a long time. They showed flashes, right? I mean, they scored 40-something against Georgia, and they scored 34 against Mizzou. They had some games, but there was also some games where you were like, man, what is going on with this Alabama offense? I mean, multiple games. So that Alabama, I was just a little surprised to see Alabama stick it to Mizzou like they did last year. So I want to see a little bit more from that defense, especially this year. I think the defense, because of how much they lost on offense, the defense is going to have to pick up some slack, especially through that first part of the year as the offense, starts to come online and they start to, hit their marks. They start to really, settle into the offense with these new faces that are going to be around. So with that said, though, pulling this back up for a second here, the schedule, I'm talking about how, okay, the offense needs to get online here over the first part of the season. You got 5 straight home games to do it, and
6.
6 straight, excuse me. Yeah, 6. That's absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
I don't know. The SEC scheduling office is just wild.
It is insane.
So yeah, you get 6 straight home games to get that offense going. And I think they're going to be able to do it. At this point, I've been kind of a downer on Drink at times. You can go back and clip me on different things, but he keeps proving me wrong. And 2 straight double-digit win seasons. And at this point, with the way that this schedule shakes out, I feel pretty dang good that they're going to be able to get and hit that over and get to 8 wins, if not more, this year.